everybody, it's Deb Luttrell at Stitch in Heaven in Quitman, Texas, population 1809, and I'm here today with my very good friend, Tiffany Hayes, and she is from somewhere in California, population a whole bunch more. Tell us a little bit about you, Tiffany. Where do you live?
I live in Lancaster, California, and we do have quite a population. It's a little valley. I say little, but it's a valley, and the couple of towns within that valley make about 300,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a bunch.
That is a bunch.
Yeah, Tiffany and I have been friends for a long time. Tiffany is best known for her pattern company, Needle in a Haze Stack. Where did you come up with that name?
You know, I was in a quilt store one day, and I was chatting with a friend, and I said, I'm going to start a pattern business, but I just don't know what to call it. And my friend said, well, your name is Tiffany Hayes. We should work on that somehow. And a lady across the store yells, Needle in a Haze Stack.
And it's stuck.
And it's stuck.
Oh, neat, neat. Well, like I said, Tiffany and I have been friends. Tiffy. I called you Tiffy, didn't I?
Okay. It's okay.
She hates that.
I
Tiffy.
don't. I don't. But you're the only one left that can do that.
Am I the only one left? Has everybody else died? Oh, gee. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to quit doing that.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, Tiffany has been here with us since Monday. We're going to have a retreat over at the Retreat Center. It's our first really official full retreat, and of course, it's all my friends. So we invite Tiffany to our retreats when we have them in Texas, and she attends, and we have a grand old time laughing and cutting up and eating good food and drinking a little wine. Jack's going to be there with us tonight, and everybody knows Jack, right? So Jack, say hello. And then Jack's going to go to spend some time with Pinky, who is his little dog friend in another family. Anyway, let's get back to Tiffany. Tiffany and I have been friends a long time. We actually met each other probably at Quilt Market, and we did a block of the month with Tiffany years ago. It was called Asteria. Amazing block of the month. She offered it in several colorways, and we have a new block of the month coming out that you'll be seeing fairly soon. Tell us about that one.
This next one's called Lady Liberty. All of my block of the months are named after goddesses, but it could be a Roman goddess, a Greek goddess, a made-up goddess. So when I wanted to do a red, white, and blue quilt, I thought, what would be the goddess that we would call that?
Right.
And Lady Liberty, isn't she kind of like?
Yeah, she is, definitely.
So it's a goddess quilt because it uses the goddess tool, which means it uses the same shapes that I use in that tool over and over again. So
yeah. So
Lady Liberty.
And while she's been here this week, we've done a couple of tutorials.
We have.
On that goddess tool, so you can check those out also later if you'd like. Now, poor Jack. We have a very neat quilt hanging behind us that you've designed. This one is called Muse. Tell us about it, how it came to be.
This one is, well, how did it come to be? You know, sometimes I just sit down and start playing with shapes and colors and things just happen. This one is a little unique though because it only has 3 blocks in it. And because it only has 3 blocks, we can do a couple quick arrangements. If we take the blocks from the center and move them to the outside and the ones from the corners and move them to the inside, we get a whole different look.
Yeah.
And then when we change colors, again, we get a different look. The other thing we did with this one was use just one of the blocks 16 times. So did that with each of the blocks. So there's a variation of quilts in the Muse pattern.
So are all of those variations shown in the pattern?
Yep.
Okay. And a variety of colors,
Yes.
perhaps?
A variety of colors.
So you get lots of ideas.
So many, with just 3 blocks.
Yeah. Well, that's very, very cool. And they're not difficult blocks either. No. I can see that they're large, large designs, great for a beginner.
Not a brand new beginner, maybe with a couple of quilts under their belt.
Okay. All right. Like an advanced beginner.
Sure.
We'll
confident.
Confident beginner. Yes. Okay. All righty. You know, the other thing I'd like to ask you about is your husband, Scott. Tell me about him.
My husband, Scott. Scott and I have been married for quite a long time, and I'm sure when we got married, he had no idea he was going to jump into the quilt world with me. But Scott actually quilted this quilt. Not only did he quilt it, but he designed the digitized designs on the quilt. So I design the quilts and he designs the designs for the quilts, and together we end up with a pretty unique project. And
now that's neat. What quilting system do you use?
we use a Handy Quilter.
Handy Quilter,
And
awesome.
Handy Quilter has design software, so it's Pro Stitcher Designer, so he designs in that, and then he actually saves those designs on the flash drive and takes it into the machine and does the quilting.
That's very, very neat. You know, Handy Quilter is a very intuitive, user-friendly machine for someone who particularly wants to get started in machine quilting. They have all different sizes, so you can choose the size that's best for you.
Exactly.
We are a Handy Quilter dealer, so we have them on our website too. If you want to look at the different options, peek on our website and then just give us a call and we can talk to you about them and maybe figure out which one is best for you. Well, listen, it's been great being here with you today.
Thank you.
I always love to visit with you, and we're going to have a great time at our retreat over at the Retreat Center. But this is, you know, you guys, if you enjoy these types of interviews, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. If you want to get notifications, hit that little bell and you'll get the notification when we have a new tutorial or YouTube interview come up. You can also like us on Facebook and you can follow everything that's going on at Stitch in Heaven. So I'm Deb Luttrell and this is Tiffany Hayes, Needle in a Haystack, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.